Something unusual is taking place these days. People are looking to the sky in anticipation of strange events. This may seem out of the ordinary in some respects, but it is rather understandable with all of the recent talk about UFOs and aliens, heightened in large part by the recent news of a former intelligence whistleblower who says that the government has possession of intact alien spacecrafts. Case in point, in the early morning hours of July the 14th, a tremendous fireball phenomenon dazzled the sky over 6 states, as the event was captured by both dashcam and doorbell cameras. Dozens of eyewitnesses saw the fireball, and within hours of the spectacle, comments began filtering in about the bright green light in the sky and what some of them thought that they had witnessed. If not by coincidence, a uniquely similar sighting took place days earlier on July the 11th, when a dashcam captured a green fireball descending from the night sky over Bulgaria. Both of these unique fireball sightings were explained away by the American Meteor Society as nothing more than meteors entering the atmosphere. But there was a time in our not-so-distant past when the U.S. government was very worried about mysterious green fireballs. On December 5, 1948, military aircraft crews reported seeing a green fireball heading west-east, in which one pilot was forced to swerve his plane in order to avoid a head-on collision with the fireball. Sometime later, a crew of intelligence officers led by Dr. Lincoln La Paz from the University of New Mexico plotted the fireball's path and examined the area where the meteorite would have fallen. They found nothing, no meteor fragments, no craters, and no evidence of a fire. But that was not the end of the story. The fireball sightings continued to happen in the area over the first 2 weeks of December. Throughout this time frame, there were those who were clinging to the theory that the fireball sightings over New Mexico were meteors. That was up until the time of December the 20th, when an uncanny incident changed everyone's thinking. On that night, balls of fire descended from space at a 45-degree angle. But they didn't burn out in the atmosphere like most meteors. Instead, they leveled off into a horizontal path across the sky, which was incredibly perplexing since the green fireballs displayed no signs of friction, nor did they produce a dust cloud. 4 years after the inexplicable fireball sightings, the director of the Air Force Project Blue Book interviewed scientists and technicians at the Los Alamos National Laboratory. They all seemed to be in agreement that the green fireballs were probes projected into the atmosphere from a large spacecraft hovering hundreds of miles above the Earth. Their theory was quite intriguing and certainly not out of the realm of possibility, but government investigators weren't having it. At the end of their investigation, they concluded that the green fireballs, as they described it, were some kind of never-before-seen natural phenomenon. And so they pushed it under the rug. So next time you happen to be among those who are fortunate to have seen a green fireball, similar to the one captured over Louisiana on July 14th, think hard about what it is that you are actually witnessing. Maybe the green fireballs are unidentified objects similar to what has been reported since the late 1940s. As ufologists have explained, they are of an artificial origin, whereas the mainstream explanation for these events is that they are a natural phenomenon. But regardless of one's interpretation of these incidents, there can be no doubt that the mystery of the green fireballs is one for the record books. An astronomical event of significant importance recently took place that was virtually unreported by the media. On July 13th, an asteroid about 200 feet in length passed dangerously close to our planet, only about a quarter of the distance between the Earth and the Moon. It was a near miss, and no one on Earth knew it was approaching until after it had passed us. The reason that was given by astronomers as to why the space rock wasn't detected in time, given all of the warning systems that are in place, was because the asteroid was coming from the direction of the sun and was obscured by solar glare. The size of the asteroid hindered their ability to observe the incoming rock. The asteroid named 2023 NT1 is now traveling away from the Earth at a speed of 25,000 miles per hour, and it won't return to a near-Earth orbit until the year 2044. It's important to note that space rocks are considered dangerous to our planet when they are larger than 450 feet across and pass within 4.65 million miles of Earth. So this asteroid did not meet the first criteria, but it met the second one by a lot. So this was by all means another close call, and this is the reason why there is great emphasis placed on deploying better early detection systems for planetary defense. As has been said on many occasions, an early defense is the best defense, because it is not a matter of if a big asteroid will strike Earth, but rather when it will happen. If you like these videos, be so kind as to hit the subscribe button and share with others. Stay safe, folks, and thanks for watching.